Johnny, played by Richard Hawley, and Jenny, Sally Ann Matthews, spent most of today's episodes of Coronation Street spreading the word about their upcoming pub opening. Although they haven't figured out every aspect of their takeover quite yet, improvements and repairs are well underway, and many locals have been informed about tomorrow's opening. But details of the changes seem to have ruffled a few feathers, as they began their day by walking into the Viaducts Bistro to talk to Michelle Connor, Kim Marsh. The couple explained that the Rovers would now be classed as a gastropub, with a heavy focus on fine wines and food. But Michelle and Robert, Tristan Gemmell, were unhappy about the supposedly unseen similarities between the Rovers and their business, leaving them curious to find out more. What's more, Johnny and Jenny went to Roy's Rolls to tell Shauna Ramsey, Julia Goulding, about the establishment's fancy new name. They confessed the local would no longer be dubbed the Rovers Return Inn, but simply Rovers, to appeal to a younger audience. Not convinced by the new name, Shauna quipped about its odd name to the seemingly oblivious pair. All the while, the Connors refused to let anyone see beneath the all-encompassing tarpaulin, leaving the pub's aesthetic a mystery to everyone, including the viewers. But fans were entirely unconvinced by their poker faces, and began theorizing that perhaps Johnny and Jenny were trying to pull the leg of the regulars. Fans of the show began writing their theories on Twitter, with one saying, "So my guess Jenny and Johnny are just winding everyone up to get them to turn up to the reopening and then BAM. It will be the same old faithful Rovers Coronation Street at its core." Another agreed, "Think Johnny and Jenny are winding everyone up at its core Coronation Street. Are Johnny and Jenny trolling the populace of Weatherfield just to get people to the opening and then reveal that the pub hasn't changed?" Coronation Street, asked a third. One fan added, "I might be wrong but I have a feeling that at its core Johnny and Jenny are just winding Michelle up and have no plans to change the menu at the Rovers." However, Johnny will have more trouble on his hands soon, as Henry Newton, George Banks, is set to sue him after an injury. Coronation Street. After his debt gets on top of him, Henry makes his way to the newly refurbished Rovers cellar. Seeing an opportunity, Henry will intentionally break his own arm in order to sue the Connors for unsafe surroundings. This is even worse for the new pub landlord, as he will not have yet organized insurance for the pub, leaving him liable to the claim. But will it be enough to take Johnny down after the purchase? Coronation Street continues on Friday at 7:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. on ITV.